Now the first pitch here from Lester. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory.
Oh, and he misses it. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Here comes the first pitch. Adam Frazier is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Lester has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
That is third.
So stepping in, Brian Reynolds. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. At the knees, strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
There's Baez. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That is good. The first baseman, number 55.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on no base hits. 1. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down. Standing in, Colin Moran.
The third baseman, Colin.
First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hayward is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out. #1.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, Cole Tucker is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stephen Brault comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1-1 to Schwarber. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there. 2 gone. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. From the stretch, there's a strike at the knees. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Hit out towards second. Newman's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 14.
And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lester's 2-0 home. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Brault. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. Second base.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got 8 hits in 16 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. So here's Adam Frazier.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
First delivery to him on the way.
Adam Frazier.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Line toward the gap in left center. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Up next to the Pirates, the first baseman.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Still a ball and 2 strikes. This is foul right side. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something bigger and better.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Bucks out in front, 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. Settling in now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Baez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike to count. Contreras stands at second with no outs. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kipnis, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ready with the 2-0.
Hey.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Runners on the move for second. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Cubs lead it 3-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Brault. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kevin Newman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Robbie Erlin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 72.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Count even at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Erlin benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Oh, that's a tough call for blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He loses him on ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another try at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. And he got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. In now, Wilson Contreras, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Grounded to short. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Kyle Schwarber will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Frazier is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder.
So digging in now, Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. Digging in and looking for more, Colin Moran. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he pops it up, and that's in there, base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's Gregory Polanco. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Dan Winkler will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Winkler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cole Tucker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Step on the bag for 1. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Rizzo has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Jose Osuna will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36.
Right there for strike 1.
Osuna.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. 5-3 Pittsburgh. Michael Feliz will come on in relief as he'll make it. Second appearance of the season so far.
Michael Feliz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On to second goes Hayward. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive. Not only...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 4. Kyle Ryan will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Reynolds. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Line to the right side, and Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
No balls and a strike to count. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Colin Moran. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going into 1-1.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home. Kyle Crick will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Here's Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One 0 count. Here it is. 1-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So a runner at first now with one away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And it's fouled away. Both. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? One there. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So striding forward now, Cole Tucker will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 14.
Now batting, Luke Maile. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Eric Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 6-4. Keone Kela enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay. And Kipnis is into third base with a triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Popped him up. Newman is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. David Bodie will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13, David Bodie.
A ball and no strikes. A man at third with one away. swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2. So a big moment in the ball game here. Chris Bryant, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-4, the out.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Milwaukee Brewers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies, 11-8. Baltimore Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-0. The Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-0. The Chicago White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox.